What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be doing a reaction video. And lads, I get it, you guys are wondering what is up with my face cam? Why am I like in a corner, whereas I normally am like kind of in, I'm trying to point it correct area down in this other corner down here. But yeah, basically I'm trying out something different. I kind of bought a green screen at Christmas, haven't used it, so I said, you know what, I think I might try to use it. Obviously, there's like weird, like I'm slightly transparent, there's a little bit of fuzziness around me. But lads, if you guys, please could, I am actually going to be doing something a bit strange tonight, something a little bit different. So, the New York Knicks are playing in a big game. They're on track to win 10 games in a row if they beat the Phoenix Suns tonight. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing kind of like what the football teams do with the watch-alongs. I've started to get really into all that, especially with like the Super League, watching the things. I've started to get really into like some Mark Goldbridge, looking at Togden, things like that. And I don't know, I think it could be interesting to bring something like that in basketball because I don't think anyone really has done it. So for a couple of hours anyway, after this video has gone up, we will be moving to the B-Ball Daily Studio, lads. We'll be moving to the B-Ball Daily Studio. As you guys can see on my right, or on my left from your view, on my right, it's going to be where the chat box is, and then we're going to have like the box scores and everything on this side right here. So, this could go horribly wrong, but at the end of the day, I'd rather do something terrible on the B-Ball Daily channel than do nothing with the 108,000 subscribers I managed to gain over the last few years. So, anyway, right back to the TYDEBO reaction. This is his top 10 players in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So, let's have listen. Let's put this on 1.5 times speed. Apologies to you guys watching it. I'm used to watching everything on like 2 times speed, so this is even slow for me. It's a bit weird, but
Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, I am going to be breaking down my top 10 cards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. This content drop, let's be honest, guys, changed the game as
he's only a current gen player, by the way. He's only a current gen player
in this top 10 list. So even a guy like Kevin Durant, those guys didn't even make my top 10 list, and that's just crazy because KD's incredible. A guy like AK-47 didn't even make my list either. So remember, this top 10 is the best of the best, and a lot of that is from this past Friday. But before we dive into it, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button. As we are on the
lads, hit that sub button. He's only 50 or 500 subs away. He is closer to 60k than I am to 250k. Let's get him to 60k first. Let's get him to 60k first.
Road to 60,000 subscribers. Starting my list off at number 10 is...
No! Oh my god. I like Bobby Jones. I really like Bobby Jones. Unless you have Kyle Kuzma above him. Unless you have Rudy above him. And I guarantee you Ty doesn't have both of those guys. But how is he better? Explain to me how he's better than Kevin Durant. Explain to me how he's better than Kurylenko. Like, I love Bobby Jones. I love Bobby Jones. He's not on the level of Kurylenko. He's just not. He is not on the level of Kurylenko.
Bobby Jones, 6'9" with a 6'9" wingspan, and it came down to, do I think Bobby Jones is better than Andre Kurylenko? That was the question that was running through my mind, and I'll kind of provide the answer to why I do indeed believe that. Hot spots from everywhere on the court. 35 Hall of Fame badges, only 11 on gold, but again, the badges he has are all the important ones, and if you really want to add badges, he has those 6 badge spots. Does come with a 97 3-ball, 95 driving depth, 95
I don't, his release is iffy.
85 or 95 speed, 95 acceleration, as well as at 98 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame Showtime, flexible, range extender, corner specialist, catch and shoot. Playmaker-wise, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, handles raise, quick for step, tight handles, uncollectible. And then you look at the defense. Hall of Fame clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, post with lockdown, and tireless defender. So as just an all-around complete player, Bobby Jones is really it. Again, one of the main differences between him and Andre Kurylenko is the fact that AK doesn't come with that Hall of Fame Showtime. Tendency-wise, absolutely incredible for Bobby. Jump shot form very quick. Initially, I didn't love the release, but on Bobby Jones, it's not bad. It's a decent enough release.
Okay.
Very decently consistent with it. Hate his dribble stick, so it's a good thing the burst is in the game. And I'm guessing Bobby Jones is a lot better on current gen than next gen.
That's true.
But when it comes down
very,
to
very true. Very
exchange
true.
reward, this is the first one that we got that I'm actually decently high on. I love Bobby Jones, and the fact that I think he's a top 10 player in the game says a lot about the card. Now, because this list is both for current and next gen, Dark Matter T-Mac makes the cut. 6'8", 7'2".
So good on next.
From everywhere on the court.
He's so good on next.
Current gen, give me DeRozan, but current gen, next gen, kind of that balance. Give me T-Mac. 39 Hall of Famers, 24 on gold, 98 3-ball, 99 driving dunk, 96 steal ball, 97 ball handle, 97 speed acceleration. Who's at 97 lateral quickness at 6'8". Hall of Fame Showtime, ready setter, hot zone hunter, flexible. Hall of Fame blinders if you are on next gen. Playmaker wise has everything you could want. And then even defensively, the shooting guard position, he's up there for being one of the best shooting guard defensive players in the game. There's no doubt about it. Tendency wise, very, very solid.
He's unbelievable on defense. He's unbelievable on
I'm
defense.
intrigued. I don't know if there's a Trey Burke base on very quick yet. Once that happens, I think we're going to see a whole new kind of game change because Trey Burke's release on quick is already absolutely incredible. Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 1 move behind the back. There's a lot to like about T-Mac. I'll say this. If he didn't have blinders or Hall of Fame steady, I would be a lot higher on the card. I really would be. Steady isn't something I personally...
But it's also the best, literally the best badge in the game on next gen. You got to put him higher. Actually, you know what? 9 is fine. 9's fine. 9's fine.
Next gen, it does help him out a lot. And so I guess it's just a little give or take depending whether you're current or next gen. Next up, we do have the fraud, the fake card himself.
8? 8? 8?
And Galaxy Opal Danny Ferry. I've played a lot of games for this card, and I mean, is he really worth specifically grinding for now? I would say no. You know, like he's still very good. In my opinion, is you could say he's an end game card, and that is fine with me. But it's hard for me to put Danny Ferry over some of the other players that I have.
Numero uno
on my list. Could you make a case that Danny Ferry is still a top 5 card in the game? Absolutely.
Numero uno.
Have Danny Ferry in their top 5? Maybe.
Numero
if Danny
uno.
Ferry was an easier card to get and wasn't fake, would I have him in my top 5? Maybe. Possibly.
Numero
Here's
uno.
my thing about Danny Ferry. He's number 1. 7'5 wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 33 out of favors, 34 on gold, 97 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 86 ball, 95 speed acceleration as well as a 95 lateral quickness. So there's nothing that this card can't do stat-wise. I mean, you even look at the 93 strength, it's amazing to me, rebounding-wise, like how complete of a player he is. Hall of Fame, Showtime, range extender, flexible, hot zone hunter, playmaker-wise, Hall of Fame bailout handles for days, quick for steps, handles, unpluggable, defensively very, very solid as well. I mean, he's just an all-around player, and I think that's the thing
he's the
that
best.
Everyone likes about Danny Ferry. Incredible tendencies through
he's
and
number
through.
1.
On very quick. I know a lot of people are super good with that release. I don't know if
he's
I can
number
personally
1.
be incredible with that release because that is super quick. Pro 3 move by the back, Pro 2 moving crossover again. A ton to like about Danny Ferry. We're just basically in endgame now. And so when you're comparing Danny Ferry to the guys who are number 3 and number 4 on my list, I just don't think he's quite as good.
He's number 1.
Even comparing Danny Ferry to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, how are you supposed to do it? It's nearly impossible. Coming in at number 7 for me is Dark Matter Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 7'2", 7'5".
I don't disagree with Kareem
the
there.
Other 2 centers you guys are going to see on my list, I change my mind with each and every one of these guys nearly every single day. If Kareem had hot spots from above the break, he'd be the best center in the game. Forget the 3-ball. If he had complete hot spots, he would be the best center in the game with 42 Hall of Famers, only an 81 3-ball, but again with the shoe coach and his release, it's not that big of a problem. 97 driving duck, 87 2-ball, 83 ball handle, 92 speed acceleration was at 91 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame Showtime, you can give him gold range, which is good enough playmaker wise. Hall of Fame quick first step, gold unpluckable, like all of that is fine. And then obviously defensively, in my opinion, is the best defensive center in the game. I truly do believe that, even with Shaq, and I don't know, now that Shaq's in the game, I don't know if I can make that bold of a statement, but before Shaq, I thought there was no doubt about it. Kareem,
I mean, 7's fair
think with
for
his
him.
player model, you can definitely make that debate. Tendency wise, absolutely stellar. On-ball skill tendency maybe could be a little higher, but I'm not too worried about that. He has important tendencies for his center. Jump shot 21 and very quick, a very I wouldn't say necessarily easy release to Green. It's a good release though. A way better release than the other 2 centers you're gonna see on the list. Again, if I made this video, tomorrow, Kareem might be top 5. But for today, he comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 for me is Dark Matter Wilt Chamberlain. So if you watch my center list, I'm pretty sure I have Kareem higher than Wilt. But lately, it's really been the Wilt show for me.
Wilt's better than Kareem. Wilt's better than Kareem.
Man, do I love the card.
Wilt's better than Kareem.
Wingspan, hot spots from everywhere.
I'll admit that Wilt's better than Kareem.
Gold, 94 3-ball, 97 driving dunk. Little better speed with ball handle, 95 speed acceleration was a 90 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame Showtime, range extender, volume shooter, catch and shoot, Tyler shooter.
Wilt's is perfect.
Hall of Fame quick first step, dimer, and then defensively,
Wilt's is perfect.
Can't really ask for anything more.
He is perfect.
Very solid.
There's no flaws with Wilt. He's perfect card.
Okay, that's a gross release, right? But I agree in a decent amount with Wilt Chamberlain. I truly do. I played in a pretty competitive tournament the other day, and Wilt Chamberlain was really the man with the plan when it came.
Wilt's so good.
Wide open shots. If Wilt Chamberlain had Kareem,
Wilt's the best center.
He would be a top 3 player in the game.
Wait.
No doubt about it. I love Wilt Chamberlain. Coming in at number 6
Wilt
on
had
my top
what?
10 player list. I played in a pretty competitive tournament the other day, and Wilt Chamberlain had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's release. He would be a top 3 player in the game.
Like Shaq. Wilt's better than Shaq.
Wilt Chamberlain. Coming in at number 6.
Wilt's better than Shaq. I'm putting that out there right now.
Coming in at number 5 is basically another Wilt Chamberlain. The
better
only
behind the
difference
back for
between
Wilt.
Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain are their player builds. Shaq's 325 pounds. Wilt is not, like, they're just player
Wilt's
builds.
got the long
Shaq's
arms.
Wide. Wilt's kind of, not a twig, but, that's the really only biggest difference between the two.
Behind the
7'1",
back.
7'7" wingspan, 325, hot spots from everywhere, 48.
Pro 3 behind the back.
96 3-ball, 98 driving dunk, 91 speed ball, 86 ball, 95 speed acceleration was
I don't agree with that.
Hall of Fame Showtime, range extender, flexible, hot zone hunter. Does come with Hall of Fame catch and shoot as well. Hall of Fame quick first step, gold unpluckable. And then just look at the defense. You're looking at the defense of Wilt, Kareem, and then obviously Shaq. They all can defend at a very elite level. Tendency wise, incredible. 6 wise, Shaq leads on very quick. Just basically think a set shot 17 is basically what Shaq's release is.
No.
Timing's not necessarily the same, but it's
No. You can green with set shot 70. Shaq's release is
both
bad.
releases are baited, but I feel like both releases you can green with if you play the game enough. Pro 3 size of escape isn't anything crazy, but he does have the Pro 2 tween. I wish they gave Shaq the normal 2 behind the back that he had last year because Pro 4 is just absolutely terrible. But at least he does have the Pro 2 tween. And with the speed glitch in the game, I think if I got one center to play with for a lot of money, it would be Dark Matter Shaquille O'Neal.
Maybe current gen, maybe.
I cannot tell you guys how much it pains me to put Grant Hill here at number 4.
I have
absolutely
higher.
love this card. I really do love this card.
Wait, who's
I honestly
higher?
wanted to put
Who's higher than Grant Hill? Simmons, obviously. I would have Danny Ferry higher, but he's not here. I'm thinking who's higher than Grant Hill? Do you have Rudy? Please don't tell me you've got Kuzma higher than Grant Hill.
Him at number 1 still. If this was something in which I could have any indication to put Grant Hill at number 1, I would.
Oh, Bol. You have Bol has to be higher.
He's just no longer the best card in the game. 6'8", 6'11" wingspan, hotspot.
Oh, he's not far off.
I love the card a ton. He will still be on my team, no doubt about it. But there's just better cards in the game than him. 42 Hall of Famers, 23 on goal, 94 3 ball, 98 driving dunk, 95 speed ball, 90 ball handle, 98 speed acceleration vertical as well as a 96 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime, range extender, catch and shoot. Does come Hall of Fame ankle breaker, dimer, handle raise, no quick first step, space creator, stop go, Italianos, and unpluckable. And defensively is very, very complete as well. My thing about Grant Hill is that when I use him, I'm comfortable with his release. A lot of people are gonna say jump shot 1 is an awful release. Jump shot 1 on very quick.
Very quick is fine. Fine and very quick.
I promise you, jump shot 1 on very quick. Pretty smooth. Pro 2 moving crossover. Pro 3 moving on the back. As well as the Pro 2 side escape. There's a ton to like about this out of position Grant Hill. Let me tell you, I wish I could put him as my best overall player in the game. It's just not feasible. Not really struggle with number 3 and number 2, but coming in at number 3 for me is Galaxy Opal Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I forgot Giannis exists. I really forgot Giannis exists. I reckon he's got Bobo.
6'11", 7'4" wingspan.
I forgot Giannis existed.
On gold. Only downside about Giannis is the 85 3 ball and the
I'd have Grant Hill ahead of Giannis.
And right hash. Still comes with that 98 driving dunk, 95 speed ball, 91 ball handle, 97 speed acceleration was a 96 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame showtime. Only gold range extender. I say only for a Giannis card with an 85 3 ball. Gold range is perfect enough on him. My
head's really transparent.
As well as tight handles. And honestly, it's kind of surprising to me that he doesn't have more Hall of Fame badges. Now, I'm not trying to be greedy because he still has a good, I think 9 Hall of Fame badges. But just saying, if he could give just a couple more Hall of Fame badges, I might have had him that one step higher. Tendency wise, perfect tendencies. Giannis' release on quick. A release I'm actually a decent enough fan of. I'm a big fan of Giannis. Just can't put him any higher. Coming in at number 2 for me is Pink.
Rudy Gay needs to be higher. Rudy Gay needs to be somewhere on this. You got Bobby Jones in there. He needs to be in this.
Diamond Bobo. 7'2", 7'7" wingspan with
Bobo belongs
outside the 3-point.
I don't know if I put Bobo ahead of Wilt.
Line. And I've heard Bobo's even better on next gen. Like, I think this dude is a top player on current gen. And people are telling me he's even better on next gen. 92 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 89 speed ball, 92 ball handle, 89 speed acceleration as well as an 88 lateral quickness. So my thing is this. Here's the only thing. If you use Bobo, right, and let's say it's in a competitive game, so I'm going to put my Mike D'Antoni with him. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to look at him with these shoes. Because if you get Bobo, you're going to want to make
I prefer Kuzma, but that's just me.
These shoes on a Bobo card, guys.
Bobo's so good.
Watch out. That's all I can say. This Bobo is going to be moving and grooving, guys. I promise you that. If you don't want to put that, you want to just put the other Kobe Green.
So whatever. He's got Simmons at number 1. That's kind of a given. So yeah, Bobby Jones at 10. I'm in shock. I am legitimately just in shock. I am in shock at Bobby Jones in 10. I like him, but I'm in shock. He is not the 10. Man, he's like the 7th best power forward in this game. He is by no means a top 10 card in the game. I cannot admit that. But at the end of the day, I don't really mind the other ones. T-Mac, I thought was a little bit low, and when I saw the other cards a little bit low. Man, Danny Ferry's better than Bobo. I'm going to say that. I will say it loud and clear. Danny Ferry's better than Bobo. Danny Ferry, if you want to put him number 2 behind Simmons, I'm good with that. He does not belong below number 2. Danny Ferry's the damn best. So that I would be very, very, very adamant on that one. But other than that, though, pretty decent list. Like, outside of Bobby Jones, I think I would probably have Rudy in instead of Bobby Jones, maybe. Someone instead of Bobby Jones, and I would probably have almost the same 10. They'd be in a different order, but they probably would be the same 10. So yeah, a pretty good list here by Ty. And in fairness, if we're talking next gen, almost all these guys are beasts on next gen as well. There's no real current gen made cards on this list. None of these guys are bad on next gen. So it's gone to the stage where most of the best cards are good on both gens, which is huge. So yeah, and then obviously I think Simmons is going to be most people's number 1s. Maybe I'm biased. I think Ferry's better, but that's like, look, I'm not going to argue with someone with Simmons. I'll argue with someone who says that not even Grant Hill. Grant Hill's a beast. That, I'm trying to think, who is it? Kareem right now is better than Ferry. There are 3 centers that are better than the best power forward in the game. I'll argue that. Or I'll argue that Giannis should not be better than Ferry. But Ben Simmons, he's a beast. He is an absolute beast. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Go subscribe to Ty. Obviously, he's so close to 60,000 subscribers right now. If he can manage to get that by like tomorrow or the next day, that would be absolutely insane. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, when you are watching this video, I will be live on the B-Ball Daily channel, doing the first of what may be many, kind of like watch-along type things for basketball. It may be the first and last. It may be the first of many. Who knows? So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.